What's up guys, Connor Wells here, hope you're all good. Thank you very much for joining me for another video and welcome back to my channel. Like I always say, if you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell, that way every time I make a video you guys get a notification. Hopefully you're all good, and yeah, let's jump into the video. In this massive box thing is everything I use to make videos with. So this video is about all the gear I use to make my videos and what's in my camera bag, what I sort of keep. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm no videographer, I'm no professional, I don't get paid to do any work. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun little video to show you guys what I use to make videos with. So I'm gonna start this video with a bit of retired gear and stuff that I don't really use, but used to use. So this first bit of gear is my old camera. It's the Nikon D5600. It's a fucking massive thing. It just got like too heavy to use, to be fair, because the battery died on it really quick, so I had to put on this little grip, which was it was handy, but not for sort of vlogging and stuff, and it just got really heavy. But this is my first DSLR camera. It's the first one I ever got. I got it in London at Jessop's, and yeah, it served me well for like 2 years. I upgraded to my current camera, which I'll show you in a moment, and literally because this one didn't have a flip out screen on it. The flip out screen on my new camera is really handy. That way on this one, because I used to, if I wanted to set up the shot, I used to have to keep going behind the camera, record, check it's okay, check it again, go behind the camera. It just got a bit annoying and long, so I've sort of retired this one. I might use it for photos a bit more, because don't get me wrong, it's great for photos and a very good entry-level DSLR. This is my old camera. Wires, just HDMI wires and leads and stuff. Now, because I'm using a Nikon, and most of the Nikons I use have all got the same battery, I literally just carry around these in my camera bag whenever I'm sort of traveling and stuff. They're like my chargers. I do need to get like a little charging dock, but these are good. The annoying thing is, once you clip the plug bit in, you can't take it off, which is really annoying for space wise. I never really keep my camera strap on when I'm filming, because it just gets in the way of the tripod and gets all tangled. But I do keep this with me when I'm taking photos and doing some like B-roll stuff, because it stabilizes it a little bit better. So I do need to get a clip-on one, because it's got one of those loops, and I don't really like them. Now, in this little pouch thing, it actually used to be the home for my wide angle lens, which I'm shooting on right now, which is my 10 to 20mm. But I literally just keep some odd bits and pieces in this one. So I keep a double shoe mount adapter in there, some micro SD cards, because yeah, they always come in handy. What else have we got? TRS cable for if I'm vlogging something on my iPhone, because there was a time when I went to Canada, I wanted to film something on my camera and they wouldn't let me, so I did it on something smaller. And obviously, because I got the iPhone 7, we need the little adapter, which is bloody annoying. It's just a handy little pouch, isn't it? Can't go wrong. Now, I have got new lighting. I've got like this lighting kit from Niwa on Amazon. They're absolutely amazing. I only ever really use the one because they're so bright, and you know, I like the light just coming from one angle. But my lighting on my previous videos from last year weren't exactly the best, because I didn't have a proper lighting thing, and because I'm a bit of a novice to it, to be honest. But I used to use a cheap little £25 lighting thing. It was good for the most part. It came with like these little filters and stuff, and another one to match like the light of your room. It was really good, you know. It worked for a while, but you know, these big Niwa lighting kits are amazing. And literally, I only use the one. I've got the other one like sat like over there, but I don't really use it, to be honest. So I might pack that one down, because it does take up a lot of space. But the one is all I need at the moment, to be honest. Now, just in case, my Rode VideoMic Pro, this is the microphone I do currently use. It's absolutely incredible. The missus bought it for me for a birthday present, and it's brilliant. So thanks, Vic, love you loads. But I will keep this, I think, just in case this one like breaks or dies, because equally this is a very good microphone. It's the Rode VideoMic Original, and Rode makes such brilliant mics. I got this one in Berlin, which is my favourite place in the world, and got it from this amazing camera shop called Saturn. It's huge, it's brilliant, and I loved it. And I definitely want to go back. Like I said in my previous video, I'm going back to Berlin this year, no matter what. Yeah, this is the microphone I used to use. It was, like, don't get me wrong, it's brilliant. You get a brilliant sound from it, but it's just long, and I've had it confiscated a few times when going to places because they said it looked like a gun on the X-ray things. So that became a little bit problematic, which is why I've chosen the Rode VideoMic Pro, because it's slightly smaller and looks a little bit less like a gun. Another thing I keep on me is a notepad. I got this from a Secret Santa in 2018. It was a really interesting Secret Santa. I ended up with some coffee socks, then they were swapped for a Nerf gun, and then someone wanted the Nerf gun, so I ended up with a notepad. But it's handy for writing down all my ideas for vlogs and, you know, content I want to do for the rest of the year. So always keep a notepad handy. Now, this probably isn't the most professional way to show you which camera I'm using, but I found a mirror here, and hopefully you'll be able to see in the mirror what camera I use. Now, at the moment I am using the Nikon D5600. It's brilliant. As you can see, there's a little screen there so I can see myself, and it's brilliant. Also, I use the Rode VideoMic Pro. That one works out really, really well. Love it, and I need to put this one. But it's absolutely gold. It's my favourite camera. It's much better autofocus, which I use compared to my last camera. It's brilliant. It takes really good photos, and it does record 1080p in 60 frames per second, which I love because I love filming in 60 frames per second. Now, this video is titled "What's in my camera bag?" So here's my camera bag. Got this from PC World, or Curry's, whatever they're called now, I don't know. It's by Sandstrom. I've never heard of that brand, but it's a really, really good case. I got it on discount. I think it was like 25 quid, so happy days. And it's really good. It's waterproof. Like, I usually put my camera in this top pouch here. It's really padded. It's got loads of hidden pockets and such like, and some clips like that, and loads of space for me to put spare lenses and all sorts. Now, I only really carry two lenses with me. I carry the Nikon 10 to 20mm, which is my wide angle lens, which I'm shooting on right now. I use that for vlogging because the 18mm, it's just so close to you, and I can't stretch my hand out with the GorillaPod too much. Another thing, which is actually in my car, is I carry a GorillaPod. They're okay for the most part. The legs start to die after a while, but they are good. Another thing I keep in here, this is my kit lens, which came with the Nikon D5600. This is the 18 to 55mm. It's brilliant. It's got a quiet motor, good autofocus, and yeah, attached to that is a UV filter. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, on there's a UV filter. It just makes it doesn't make your colours all washed out, which is nice. Another thing I keep in here, I've not really used this too much yet because I've not been outside with the camera for a while. I do need to take it out a little bit more. Is an ND filter. I got this on Amazon. It's really, really cool. Crap. Like I said, I got this on Amazon. It's really, really cool. So it sort of darkens everything, so if you're shooting like something on a window, it's really, really cool. I like it. I need to use it a little bit more because I've not actually tested it properly, but the reviews have all been good, so fingers crossed. And it comes in this cool little carry case, which is nice. It's nice. What else do I keep in here? I don't think I keep too much. Another battery. It's always handy to have a spare battery. That's always handy, so I keep one of them in there. A few bits of change. When I'm tightening the mount to the GorillaPod and the camera, I just want it nice and tight, so I always keep like a 50p. Something with a flat end to it that I can, you know, twist it and tighten it, make sure my camera won't fall off. So yeah, that is my camera bag for this year. I don't think I'm going to be buying much more equipment this year. I'm pretty stocked up on gear at the moment. That sounded really dodgy. Camera gear. I'm pretty stocked up on camera gear. This is currently my favourite camera. I do love the Nikon ones. They're nice and easy to use, user friendly, and plus I love the touchscreen which this one's got on it. If you're a photographer, videographer, vlogger, let me know what camera gear you use and what you keep in your camera bag. It's always interesting to know and compare. Happy days. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I do really appreciate it. It's really, really kind of you to stick to my channel. It's It's really appreciated, so yeah, thank you very much. If you want to hear my music, you can find me on Spotify and Amazon, on iTunes, and on my website connorwells.com/shop, where you can find my CDs and stuff. As you guys know, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock I post a new cover, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Sometimes I'll do a YouTube premiere, so I'll let you guys know what that cover is in advance, and we can watch it together like it's live, but it's not really live. It's weird, the YouTube premiere, but I like it. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up if you liked the video, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Until then, I will see you next week, guys. Peace.